Okay, mi gente, es Jessica, and here today we have your 2X woman, Katherine Trent. Un aplauso, mi gente.
Woo! The most interesting women in real estate?
The most interesting woman in real estate, guys. The networking queen, Katherine Trent. I love this woman here.
Thank you, guys. I love you so much. I love the Padro team.
Oh, much love. Un corazoncito.
If they only knew us outside of work.
Well, thank you for coming, Katherine. How does it feel to be an interview with these two?
I love it. I love the support. I love that you guys are doing this. I'm mad that you don't have an Instagram yet, but it's okay.
It's in the works.
It's in the works, guys. By the time that this video is out there, it's going to be in our IG, definitely.
Yes.
So,
what's the name?
Cafecito Real Estate, of course.
Yes, I love that name.
We have some cafecito.
Thank you already.
Yeah,
she already had her cafecito.
I was a thirsty bee.
What did you have for coffee today?
I usually drink my coffee black.
Black?
No sugar.
That's
no
a
milk.
very strong woman answer right there.
That's a very Hispanic woman coffee.
Do you
right
put
there.
sugar or no sugar? Just
No.
black?
Sometimes I'll do like one sugar, but usually just black.
So that's your go-to drink.
That's my go-to.
Anywhere you
cafe.
go.
Anywhere I go.
Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, local.
Yeah, if I'm like feeling crazy, I'll have a shaken espresso, oat milk, brown sugar.
Oh, that's my favorite one.
So good.
It is so good.
Yeah.
This one, every time he goes, I'll have one of those too. Whatever she's
it's
having,
so
it's really good. I love.
That's someone had it.
Really?
He's a hater.
No, you gotta get it made at the right Starbucks.
We were just having this conversation. You know how you go to a Starbucks, they make your drink fabulous, and then you go again in the afternoon, it sucks.
Yeah.
Depends on who makes it.
It depends on who makes
Gotta
it. Like
make it
if
with
they
love.
don't want to make it, like I always taste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can taste when they don't want to make it.
And it hurts so
Exactly.
bad. Like sometimes, you go and you pay those $7 and it's like, whatever, you're enjoying that cup of coffee,
Yeah.
but it tastes bad. And it's like, bro,
That's
I get so
always
pissed.
get
I
a-
know, I
that's why
get
get a
so
cold brew.
mad.
I'm like, give me my $7 back. No, and Kat, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You're the networking queen. Like I see you everywhere. People recognize you everywhere. You even host yourself networking events every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel that impacts your business?
A great deal. It helps because you get to make those personal relationships besides, just being like online all the time. It's different when people get to meet you in person. Right? They get to really feel your vibe. Sometimes when you see people online, they're not really that same person like in person.
Right.
So, I want to like interact with people and then really get to know me for who I am like in person. And I get to build my business that way too.
And it helps, right?
Oh, 1,000%.
Every time they see you, like, hey, is that Katherine Trent? Is out
You
there?
exaggerating.
Oh my God.
I know that lady. She's a dos X.
Dos X woman.
That's the Eki woman.
By the way, we just established that today.
Today, she's gonna put in her bio. Dos X woman.
This is not happening at networking events. No one is asking me if I'm the Dos X woman.
Like, oh,
Hi, are you Dos X woman?
Yeah, maybe that'll be my costume for Halloween.
Oh,
Ooh.
stay tuned, guys. I would like to see that.
Yeah, that would be fun. But it's definitely stressful getting all of you guys together.
Yeah. And then also when in the real estate industry, people is like wait for last minute
To
to
the
get
last
tickets.
minute.
And you're like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? And then everybody's like, yeah, I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna
But
get
no
the
one's
ticket.
buying
Yeah, no
tickets.
one's buying
Yeah.
tickets. And it's like, are they gonna come or not?
Yeah, no, and then they're calling you the day of, like, hey, do you still have tickets? Can I get 12 tickets? And I'm like, where were you 3 weeks ago?
Right. When I was having a panic attack. thinking
Now, like,
nobody
the
was
day
gonna-
off, I'm like organizing, I'm decorating, putting out fires, and now I got to worry about registering 12. I'm glad you're coming.
Right.
But it's stressful.
Yeah, no.
So people, book in advance, please.
Get your tickets early.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is
Or
that we
last
have to
minute.
wait last minute?
By the way, we also do wait last minute.
Yes.
I do
Yes.
wait last
We
We're going to do
I
better.
don't know what you're talking about.
I think it's the lion in us.
Yeah, everything. I'm going to be there at 3 p.m. Okay. And then they get there at 5.
Spanish time is an hour later.
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours later. I'm Dominican, which means even worse.
Yeah, I
with
think it's
Spanish
3
time.
hours.
So if I'm having or hosting a party, I'm going to say it starts at 2, but in reality, it's going to start at 5
Right.
because that's the time they're going to get there. So
that's not just you, it's everybody.
It's everybody. Because this is how I feel. I'm going to be there by myself. I'm going to be the first one and everybody. So I'm going to get there a little later.
If you get there early, you're going to be helping them organize and put the chairs
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Decorate, all that.
So don't expect you guys early at Let's Get Social. Got it.
Yeah. Much.
I get there early. Jose and Susie, they play no games. So if I go with them, they're like, yes, you got to make sure you go early. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be there
I feel like Susie's definitely
always on time. That lady is on time.
And if you're not on time, I feel like she knows that you were not on time. Like she was clocking everybody.
Yeah. No.
You got here at this time. You got here at that time.
Yeah, she goes, the Padre team is always late. I don't want to be part of this team.
Judging.
Yeah, she was judging, remember?
Yeah.
But I love Susie.
We love Susie.
We love Susie. Shout out to Susie. Kat, you were a real estate agent before. Now you moved on to title.
Yeah.
How's that going for you?
It's going great. So I was a realtor for about four or 5 years. And then I was lucky enough to get the opportunity to work for New World Title about 2 years ago. So I was doing both for 1 year. And then last year I decided to let go of my license and focus on title fully. And it's been amazing. So now I'm just cultivating those relationships now I'm working with those relationships that I cultivated over the years, like with you guys, right? And it's paying off.
Right.
So it's better because now I get to work with my peers and collaborate with them.
Right.
So how has the transition been from being a realtor to now being a title?
It was hard at the beginning because with title, one, I didn't know nothing about title. So I'm like, I don't think I'm your girl. But thank God the owner of New World Title really believed in me and the vision. And he was like, no, you got this. But as I got to learn more about title, I got that, realtors were not going to work with me if I was still doing real estate. It's almost like an unspoken rule.
Right.
Like, why am I going to give you my deals if I also see you as competition? And then also it helped that I did have a large following and most of them were realtors and attorneys and loan officers. So now it was easier for me to work on those relationships that I already had.
Title.
Yeah.
Right.
Title.
And she's an influencer, guys. How many followers do you have?
105.
Oh, no. Oh, the humble queen
It's really my son, okay?
Oh, really?
A lot of our videos, most of those the ones.
I see you guys. You guys do amazing. I love that.
That's what they asked for. They don't ask for me. They were like, oh my God, we love your son. And I'm like, it's me. I'm the influencer.
Not him.
Not him.
Do you call him? You have to send him a little check like, oh, here you go.
Don't start anything. He can hear you.
He gives you money or no?
No.
we need to talk. I got you.
I think it's like over 100. You start getting a check.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Someone did tell me, which I think is smart, that you could start putting them on like in your taxes where you're paying them like a certain amount.
Yeah, I think like 12.
Yeah.
She said, let me put that.
Let me put that on here.
Right off.
Labor. They're gonna call the child department on me.
So, Kat, we just found out that you're married. Is it with Mike Totino?
Mike Totino. Shout out to Mike Totino.
Shout out to Mike Totino.
He's actually my fiance.
Ooh.
No, he's not.
Where's the ring?
I feel like we're clearing the air now. This is where the exclusive is coming from.
Ooh. Here's the Padre team coming with you.
The Padre team coming with the exclusive. We are not engaged. It was all a marketing scheme.
I hope everybody knows that.
They don't. I'm still getting messages.
What's funny though? I honestly, when I first saw that post, I honestly thought that I'm like, oh shit, engaged.
I didn't know they were dating. No, Michael is my best friend.
Did you take somebody to prom?
I didn't even go to my prom.
No, I'm saying to Let's Get Social.
It was prom night.
Yeah. Did you find somebody at prom?
No, I did not.
Let me tell you, I learned something that realtors do not follow rules, one. And then two, they don't like themes.
Oh,
because
okay.
Nobody follow the prom
No one
theme.
follow the theme?
I think it was like me and like 3 other people.
Yeah, no, honestly, we were discussing about the Christmas party coming up for the Padre team. Yeah. And somebody mentioned, let's have a theme. We're like,
Yeah. Jose was like, oh, we should have a theme. We're like,
nah.
We're not doing it.
They don't like it. I feel like you guys don't like that.
I mean, I would be because he was talking about like 80s, 90s theme, which I was like, I could do that.
Yeah.
But stuff where I was like, yeah.
I think it's a millennial thing. I feel like what are you guys, Gen Z?
I'm a millennial.
Are you?
I made it. I made it to the millennial.
95? Oh, you are.
I'm 96, so that's where it stops.
Okay.
Then after that comes the Gen Z.
Yeah.
So I'm right in the middle. What's the name of it? Somebody said something. I'm a millennial and Gen Z all together.
Yeah,
basically.
like a hybrid?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I feel, at least.
I feel like you guys are more Gen Z.
We look young. That's why. Nah, I'm joking.
I'm 95.
Because I feel like us, like older people,
Okay, now. All right. Us older
we
people.
like themes.
Oh, my. Look, the 25-year-old here.
Right, 25
Talking about
talking
Make
about.
sure you say it louder for the people in the back.
25. No, I mean, Kat, you are Gen Z also with the videos idea that you come up with.
With the trends.
Yeah, and you stay
We're
in trend.
keeping it very demure,
Very demure, very mindful. Oh my God.
very cutesy.
I completely forgot about this trend. Kat comes in here.
Very demure.
Very demure. We always are keeping it cutesy.
Yeah,
Always.
every time. Cutesy, demure, mindful, thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
What is it?
Yeah.
Professional.
Professional,
She
powerful.
knows a whole,
Yo, everything.
the whole thing. The whole
Kat,
Yeah.
you know, you do a lot of networking. You're out there. Obviously, you have your business now. You're a mom. How do you balance everything with your personal life, relationships? You know, give us the juice. Give us the tea.
Well, personal life, I really don't have one. I think it's only now that I hang out with you guys.
Oh, I don't be hanging out with Kat.
We don't be hanging out
At all.
At
At all.
At
2
Patchogue.
o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was the first and last time for me over there.
This guy cannot go to Patchogue.
Is he banned?
Yeah, he's banned.
Apparently.
I feel like it's the entire Patro team. Can we censor that?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, no, we need to come up with a drink at Patchogue. Like, hey,
You do have one.
we do have one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the one that Jose loves.
the Babylon
only
Express.
one that he
The
likes
Babylon
to
Express?
drink.
Which one?
The Babylon.
The Babylon Express.
Oh, really? That's
It's
a
like
Padre
his
team?
go-to
Yeah.
drink everywhere.
I know.
Yeah, the Babylon. We could call it the Padro Express.
Ooh, that's a good
Ooh, that's
name.
good,
The
right?
Padro Express.
How is that made?
It's cucumber vodka
Yeah.
and more
Mint,
cucumber
maybe?
and a splash of.
Oh, Saint Germain also. It has
I
Saint
think
Germain.
he would be better at doing and lime and then I don't know what else.
Yeah.
It's really good actually.
Yeah.
Is it?
Actually, it is really good.
Cucumber vodka?
Yeah. It is
I
really
just
good.
don't like vodka, but yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm not a vodka.
So you don't have a personal life, Kat?
No, with work, trying to take New World to the next level. Like I said, mentioned to you guys before, we brought it to New York 2 years ago. And just in those 2 years, we became the top 10 title companies.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're trying to bring it to
That's
the top.
amazing.
Yeah,
Clap, 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 clap.
thank you. So I'm more focused on that. I'm very passionate about title, and especially our company, New World, and all of our partners. We just got Karina on board, a huge title person. She's been in the business for 30 years. So working together as a team, that's like our mission, to bring New World title to one of
To
the
the
top
top.
3,
Yeah.
4
Oh,
title companies.
Of course. Hey, I love what you guys do also for the closing. I
Yeah.
see you with your cake and, I see the passion that you guys put out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about, hey, we're going to do this for you. It's about, I'm actually helping a family and making sure
For
they
sure.
get this house and they can see that we're passionate about what we do, and definitely going out there and taking that cake. I think it goes a long way for
Oh,
them.
yeah. The buyers, like a lot of times, most of them cry because they're not expecting
Yeah,
that.
right?
And when they see their house like on a cake,
Yeah.
I know to us it sounds like so little, but you gotta understand most of these people are only gonna buy one house the entire life.
Right.
So seeing that little thoughtful like gift really brings them like the emotions out. And they're never gonna forget it.
Yeah.
And we bring in like on your behalf. So I think one of you guys have a closing coming up. So
Yeah.
you'll see it's
Yeah.
our red carpet closings are like everything.
Nice.
How's the
I love
cake?
that.
The cake is delicious. Yeah, and then also, we're supporting small local businesses. It's a small Colombian bakery here in Long Island. So,
What's the name of it?
Familia Bakery.
Familia Bakery. Shout out Familia Bakery.
Shout out to Familia Bakery.
Nice.
This is not a sponsor ad.
Yeah, not yet, guys.
Not yet.
Give us some time and then we'll take some sponsorships for sure.
Oh, and they have really good empanadas too.
Oh, really? Wait, where What is it? Colombian, Dominican?
It's Colombian.
Colombian.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I always
Colombian.
Colombia's make good empanadas.
Oh, really
Yeah.
good empanadas.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like, depending on like where we're having the closing, like I'll bring some empanadas or like the back office. Yeah, you know.
Where are you from on Long Island, Kat?
Me, so I grew up in Shirley. We are originally from Queens, but I was
Ooh,
born in
Queens in the
Honduras.
house.
Yeah, Queens in the house. I know.
What part of Queens?
Olson Park.
Ozone Park. All right.
That's why she doesn't know the cheese bus thing, I think.
And you don't know cheese bus? That's crazy.
I mean, I haven't been out there in years, since 2004.
You didn't go to school over there in Queens?
I did. I went to elementary school, middle school, and 1 year of high school.
And you're not hitting. Damn.
I think it's a.
But
Not-
also,
not-
I think it's a
remember,
you
I was
experience.
bilingual, so I didn't speak any English when I was in Queens.
El chess
Really?
bus. El
Wait,
chess bus.
None. Yeah.
¿Tú no
None.
naciste acá?
No, I was born in Honduras.
No way.
Yeah, I came here when I was 10.
10.
Yeah.
Look, we
How
all
old
came.
were you?
We all came here to the
Yeah.
United States.
Yeah.
10. I came when I was 4.
15.
Oh, get out.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
But that was what, 13 years ago?
What? And your accent has nothing like mine.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I have a thick accent. You don't have an accent.
I
Jessica.
have a thick accent.
No, you do not.
Is that a problem?
That's a y'all problem. 'Cause
Really?
I ain't hear no accent from both of
Oh
you.
my God. I did not know that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
wow.
born in La República Dominicana. Shout out to RD.
Shout out to DR. You know, I went there last year. I loved it.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
Where did you
the
go?
beaches are so nice. I think it was called, it's like an area in Punta Cana. Capcana?
Oh, Cap Cana.
Capcana,
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
It was really nice. I went there for a
Beautiful.
wedding. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, wedding in Cap Cana?
Yeah.
These people got money.
Yep.
Yeah, wedding in Cap Cana, they have to have money.
Yeah, it was
Where,
It's
where you
expensive.
from DR?
Santiago.
Santiago.
Oh, Santiago.
Hmm. And he's from Ecuador.
What you say? Like,
Why
with a
you say
quick?
it like that?
Yo, you see, co-hosts don't even know. Damn.
Ñañito here in the house.
Yeah, I'm from Ecuador. I was born over there. I was from Azogues.
I think that's why we put so much passion and our heart out there also for the community, the Hispanic community that we help, because we come from back in our country. We can see,
Oh, for sure.
how people are. And then we come here and just to know that these people are making their dream come true, which is
Yeah.
purchasing a house. It definitely makes us feel emotional just to think about it and
Yeah.
put that passion out there, because
It's
we want
genuine.
them, right?
Yeah.
We want them to achieve that American dream, to buy a house, buy a second
Feel
one, buy a third one.
empowered.
Yeah. So that's what like helps us with the Hispanic community. And when you help them, they're gonna talk about you the
Oh, they're
whole
so
time.
They remember.
loyal.
Yeah, they're very
They're
loyal.
so loyal, and they're gonna tell their friends, their cousins,
family.
their aunts, everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And even, for you as well, with the cake and everything that you get from them. It's like, hey, I know somebody from Tidal. You're gonna have to use them. Cat.
And then
you
you'll
know?
get a cake.
And you'll get a cake at the end with your house on it, you
With your
know?
house on it,
And
yeah.
that
Like,
makes
that's what
them
they
so
look forward
happy.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look forward
The
to that.
little things make
Yeah.
them so happy.
Yeah.
I know.
So I love that. I love
My
that.
mom.
Why should a buyer, talk to a title person? Like, what's the benefits of, having that conversation with you?
Well, with everything, right? The same way that you would shop around for like an inspector, and sometimes you do it for attorneys. You should talk to different title companies and see who could give you like better pricing. Even though like our prices are very regulated and like standard, you just never know where you'll be able to save some money. And also, I think you should know that your attorneys usually pick your title insurance, but I also feel like realtors should be familiar with the title insurance. So even though your attorney might recommend a certain title insurance, just to see which one is adding more value and support. It is your business, and it starts with you, the realtors.
So tell me a little bit about title. Like, what's the whole thing? Like, let's say I don't know anything about title. I don't. But
Yeah.
what's like title? What do you do? Like,
So it's like title insurance, right? So when you're purchasing a house, they have to do like a title search to make sure there's no liens, there's no one that is going to come after your house. And it's also title insurance. So from the moment you purchase that house, your house is going to be insurance for the value of the property. And so no one's going to come back and claim it, because sometimes there could be an error on the deed. And so it's a big purchase. So you want to make sure that you're protected.
and throughout your career, have you had anything that made you be like, whoa?
A couple of times, but it happened. Like, I'll give you this scenario. I had a listing agent out in Queens who wanted to use us as the title company, but then the buyer's agent was like, no, we're going to use like our own title company. They were in contract for like 3 months. They were about to close, and something came out in title where it just destroyed the whole deal. So there was another sibling who was on the deed of the house, and they didn't catch on to this early on. So now the listing agent and the buyer's agent just wasted 3 months, which could have been prevented, you know? So it depends on who you work with and your team.
It comes down to that, you know, who you work with, that team that you have, and how the communication and everything goes with that team. And that's going to make the process go quick at the end of the day.
And do you recommend like listing agents to have title pulled prior to listing a house?
Yep, it depends. Like when you talk to your seller, right, you're going to know if they're being upfront about everything, because some of them are not honest with you.
Right.
Like we just had something happen in Queens. We had an agent who said, hey, we have this house that we want to list. I don't think the seller is being 100% honest. Can you just pull title really quick? We just want to know if there's any, and it's not like a full title, right? You just want to know if there's any open permits, any CO issues, or any violations, because in Queens and Brooklyn, to get rid of those, it's hard. It's time consuming. So, you know, we got it in less than a week, and he did. He had about 20 violations.
What?
God.
Yeah.
20?
Yeah. So it does make sense sometimes to pull title, because you're not wasting time. And at least you could start working on those things before you list the property.
Or while it's on the market.
Or before you list it. Yeah.
Yeah. 20 violations. It's crazy.
It's happening. Like every town is different, right? So when you're dealing with the town of Brookhaven or the town of Islip, each town is going to be different.
A lot of people don't understand, right? That even, what is it? A ticket that you get?
Yeah,
can
like
also,
a red light ticket.
Like a red light ticket that can also
it could hold your closing back. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Until you,
yes, you didn't know that?
until you pay that red light ticket, you won't be able to close.
So
how does that affect the house though?
It's just all connected. It's like I don't want to say it would be like a.
If you own a house,
to your driver's, like, to your license?
You own a house, right?
Okay.
They give you a ticket. Now this little debt is gonna go on your
personal self. So it's also like if you don't pay your taxes, right? There's like a tax lien that goes on your property. So
something as little as a red light ticket can also, which is good to know.
So we're gonna bring it back again. So we actually at the beginning, like a little bit about your personal life. So you are married, right?
Oh, you put him in the hot seat.
Que chismoso tú eres.
I want to know.
Everybody wants to know.
Everybody wants to know.
Yeah, who?
Everyone.
Let me know. No, so yes, I'm still married, going through a divorce. It's just, it's a long process. Hopefully it'll be done soon. But yeah, I was married a long time ago.
Wow. So now are you single? Ready to
mingle?
Ready
to mingle?
Hey.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, no, like I said, I'm mainly just focused on my business. But yeah, single but not ready to mingle.
Ooh, okay.
She brought it back. She said, nah.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, everybody.
Unless you're trying to order some title.
Ooh, look at that wrist at the camera.
Shameless plug too.
Ooh. Right now, mainly about obviously business, building your business. That's what you're doing.
Business, mom life. If it's not adding value to my life, I just don't have any time.
Right.
100%.
Yeah.
Because a relationship, it's a lot of time that you have to invest in.
Yeah.
Obviously you do a lot already. I'm sure your plate is already full. So to add a relationship.
And honestly, that's like my biggest pet peeve is like wasting time.
Yeah.
So like I said, like if you're not adding any value or you're not making my life any better than what it already is, because I just don't have any time for it.
I understand that completely.
Peace of mind and like clarity. If you don't have peace of mind and you don't have clarity, even your business is gonna suffer.
Right?
Kat,
very demure.
What's your ideal man have to look like?
Are you asking for yourself or for the audience?
Maybe for myself. I'm
Trying to see something.
trying to see if there's something
Let me
there.
see if
you know?
let me check off the boxes. I'll shoot this.
But write it down so I can try later on check them off.
So I'm not like really big into like looks. I'm more into like personalities. Yeah.
Okay, that one fits.
Say less.
Looks is not there. Personality probably.
Personalities. I forgot who asked me the other day. We were at a lunch. I was in lunch with 2 realtors. And they were like, oh, you like muscles, right? And I'm like, oh. Like not, looks are not like the biggest thing to me. Like for me, like if you have a good personality, you can make me laugh. You're not like jealous. Those would be like
Right, because in this
go-to.
business, let's say,
Yeah.
would you date somebody in this business?
No, that's like my number 1 rule.
I'm quitting
Yeah.
real estate.
That took me a minute. You could retire it after.
Retiring real estate.
He said that quick too.
Quick.
That's it.
No second thoughts.
All right. So no.
Nobody, no, Jessica. And honestly, that would be my advice for any girls in this industry. Don't do it. I've seen girls do it. And every time is the girl that loses every single time.
Oh really?
Yeah. So don't do it. You just, what's the saying? You don't shit where you eat.
Yeah.
Is that
You
what
know?
they say?
That's what they
Oh,
say.
that's what they say.
Yeah, that's what they say. It just gets messy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, then everybody's going to know your business. You know, everybody talks.
Right.
So it's just
You would
not
have
a
to
good
find
look.
like an ideal. Yeah, like you said, jealousy is a big thing, especially in the industry. 'Cause
Yeah.
like with a lot, you're always around other people.
Yeah.
And they have to be
Somebody
comfortable
who's
with that.
secure of themselves,
Right, 'cause it
you
would
know,
be-
and they're
it-
women.
Would be a little difficult, right? To date somebody outside of the industry or that doesn't have
That open mind.
not that's not the word that I'm looking for.
What is the word you're looking
¿Cómo que se dice?
for? No sé.
I think as long as you're secure, even if you're
Right.
not in the industry and you work somewhere else, confident, yeah.
Yeah, because you network a lot.
Mature, yeah.
And you out there a lot. So
Yeah.
and you're around a lot of people, you know, so it has to be somebody secure and confident.
Secure,
Hey,
but it also
listen.
depends on like the way
Yeah.
you carry yourself,
Right,
right,
right.
Like if you have a significant other, you have to carry yourself a certain way without disrespecting your partner and yourself.
You have to be very demure out
Very
here in the
demure,
streets.
very
You know,
mindful.
very mindful of your boyfriend.
Very cute.
What's your go-to local coffee shop?
You know what? I got called out on this the other day because I was the biggest Dunkin' girl.
Hey.
I was.
She
I
was.
really
That's it, that's it.
was. I really was.
Oh, was?
But maybe I'll go back in the winter. And for some reason this year, I think especially the summer, someone put me on into the shaken espresso.
Oh, so you go to Starbucks.
So I go to Starbucks.
Another person with big
but
hand.
yeah.
You
But
guys
I
don't like
think
coffee
but I
shops?
think Dunkin' Donuts my go-to. No.
Local coffee shops?
No.
Small one.
You do a lot of
French
do you do like a
workshop.
lot of coffee meetings?
No, because see, that was the other reason why I switched into title, right? I work mainly from home. So I get to spend more time with my son. Like, remember, he's still going to school.
Right.
So most of my meetings, maybe they're lunch or they're late dinners. But you know what? Maybe that'll be cheaper.
Great. Thank you so much, Katherine.
No, thank you for having me. This was fun.
All right, I hope you had fun. This was our first, obviously, and what a great way to start. Then to
Wait,
have
this was
it.
your first episode?
Yeah.
Get out.
What a great way to start.
I
you
feel
know,
so
with,
honored.
with Katherine, the Dos Equis woman.
The Dos Equis woman.
Yeah, influencer.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
legend. The one and only.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.